Everyone thinks the Odyssey is an adventure story. Monsters, sirens, a clever hero sailing home. It's not. It's the oldest, truest story ever written about trauma, and almost no one reads it that way. It's the sequel to a war. The hero, Odysseus, spent 10 years watching men die at Troy, and then he spends 10 more just trying to get home. 20 years. That's not a voyage. That's a man who can't find his way back to himself. Read it closely, and it's obvious. Odysseus has what we now call PTSD. He's seen too much slaughter, too much senseless death. His soul is shattered. Home is right there, and something in him still can't reach it. And he's not the only one broken. His wife, Penelope, has waited 20 years with no word. Is he alive? Is he dead? She can't grieve, and she can't hope. That's depression. Frozen between two lives, unable to live either one. Their son, Telemachus, grew up with a legend for a father and an empty chair at the table. He's angry, lost, aching for a man he has never actually met. So the Odyssey isn't really a hero against monsters. It's a whole family, each one wounded in a different way, try to become whole again, which is exactly why it still cuts so deep. Because here's the question buried at its heart, and it's brutal. Odysseus did terrible things in that war. He helped destroy a city, families, children. How do you come home from that? How do you sit at your own table with those hands? That's the real journey, not the sea. The distance between the person the war turned him into and the person his family still needs him to be. The monsters are the easy part, and Homer's answer is patient and hard. You don't get home in one heroic leap. You come back slowly, in disguise, tested at every step, earning your way, piece by piece, back into a life you're not even sure you deserve. Anyone who's come back from something, a war, an addiction, a grief, a version of themselves they're ashamed of, knows this exact road. Home isn't a place you sail to. It's a self you have to rebuild. That's why a 3,000-year-old poem about a Greek sailor can still gut you today. It was never really about ancient Greece. It's about every single person who's had to find their way back from the worst thing they ever lived through. So read the Odyssey as what it truly is. Not an adventure, a map. For anyone who's a long way from home and finally ready to make the trip.